Hello, welcome back to Stardew Valley. Currently, we're waiting on Curtis. The video of the previous session has just gone live. So, hello, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, or whenever the hell you watch this shit. But today, Curtis and I are going to be talking about our favorite villains. He wants to particularly focus on anime. We'll see how far that goes along.
My
Uh,
favorite villains in anime. To be fair, I've watched a lot. Like, I
I
think
mean,
we can agree I've watched a lot more anime than you,
Oh,
or I think Ricky. By this point,
100% have it. At least to me,
back in the
yeah. You
day,
you
not
definitely.
back in the day, not true. These days, yes, very much so.
That is a little bit my own fault, and I will admit that. But
I know the
anyhow,
boat track.
the I need to take a moment to think about my favorite villain. Why don't you go ahead?
Ooh, which one do we start with? I'll go with, you know what? I'll go with kind of one of my favorites, more recent, because surprisingly I had not watched the show until recently, and I have. I don't think I've talked about it on here, but David doesn't really care too much for spoilers, but I won't say too much. I guess he does want to go watch them, but it's
Which one?
nonetheless. Well, the first one is Lelouch. Do you know what Lelouch is from?
I'm the one that introduced you to that damn thing, and he's a
No,
protagonist.
no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Neither of you told. Neither of
I
you told
told
me to
you,
watch
hey, there's this thing that I don't really like, but I know you'll probably like. It's called fucking Code Geass.
that. Nope,
I
neither of
didn't
you. I don't
really
think
get that
ever.
far into it, but it's got child soldiers and mechs. Well, I didn't know about. I forgot about the mechs. I remembered the powers in the one scene of Lelouch, like, I, Lelouch, order you kill yourselves.
Ah, yes, the first episode. But
Are you in the
yes,
mines, by the
that
way?
I am in the mines. Yes, I'm getting stoned. I'm just killing shit. But he is definitely up there. And no, by the way, you might have told me to watch it at one point, but that was like early, and I don't even think you told me to watch it because you were like, I didn't get very far, but you might like it.
You asked me for an
I
anime recommendation. I was like, Code Geass. Because that's
I've
your
done.
bread and butter, really.
Oh yeah, I fucking loved that show. That is one of the best shows I have watched in years. Like since I started watching anime, I was like, this is really good. But yeah, Lelouch, the mastermind who, at the end of the day, killed himself for world peace.
Yeah, I did see that ending. I was like, huh. Okay, cool. So that's how it ended. I didn't really particularly care for the whole.
Well, yes, of course you didn't care because you didn't watch it. That ending has a lot of weight behind it once you've actually watched everything.
He
Like that.
had the last prince or whatever of Japan kill him for world peace.
There's a lot more to it than that, but yes, that is the simplified version. We are also going to make David put a spoiler warning at the beginning of this.
Oh, do I have to? Shit.
Probably should. We're
Okay,
going to be talking
cool.
about a lot of anime.
Well,
We just spoiled the end of arguably one of the best shows I've watched in a while, and I don't want anybody who watches this to be like, well, maybe I want to go check out like some of the shows that they like mention or something. And I'm like, don't listen to this. Then we're gonna David will make me tell you the ending.
man, don't really have to make you tell me the ending. Uh,
But it
I
adds
don't
weight to
really come
watching.
off like the bat thinking of like a like an antagonist in anime very easily. I'm having trouble right now, actually.
Well, I suppose we shall sit here in the mines for a little while until you come up with
Um,
an answer. And I'm
I
dying. I
could
need
think of
armor.
a lot more like comic book villains that I really like. I can't.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Well,
That counts.
I mean, if you want to count it, then technically, fucking Joker from Suicide Squad or Isekai Suicide Squad.
Well, okay, that show was not great, but yeah.
I, it was a
It was okay. It wasn't horrible, but like there was so much more they could have done with it, and it was just like, yeah,
There
we sent
100% was, and I do agree with you. However,
yeah, we sent
Joker in
them to
particular,
different
and that
world.
I am gonna have to put a spoiler warning in front of this because
Oh
Joker,
yeah, the ending, spoiler, the ending where it was
yeah,
like, oh, by the way, Joker the whole time.
yeah, Joker was just like masquerading behind the scenes, and I was like, that is such a Joker thing, and I love it. Like, just he's there to cause pure chaos, and uh, just oh my god, Chef's Kiss, that was amazing.
But yeah, can you really not think of any from like anime
Uh,
that you've watched?
I mean Griffin, but that's kind of like a
Name wrong, but yeah,
Griffith.
you
I
said
call him
Griffin.
Griffin, but
You
look,
said
I heard
Griffin.
Griffin during like whenever I watched the damn show, so I called him Griffin. But I do now hear the Griffith. Like a stupid question.
Mm, that's a very simple one though. Can you pull anything else out?
Uh,
Like everyone hates Griffith. Where did all of this stone come from? What the shit? Don't like how you where you put these plants, David, but that's fine. I'll fix that later.
ah, shit, I died in the mines. Level 48. Son of a bitch.
48.
Yeah, I went to level 48.
Yeah, you made it pretty far.
Okay, what did I lose? 100 gold, 3 items. Son of a bitch. The aquamarine. Son of a fucking. And my slingshot.
Don't die. Oh, you lost your slingshot though. That's unfortunate.
I've got to go get.
You can go buy it back.
Yeah, I gotta go buy that one back. I really want the aquamarine too. Oh, the slingshot is free. Aw, but it's the only thing I can get. Son of a bitch.
I think it's because it's a weapon.
Okay. Whatever. At least I did get a
Gotta
winter
be,
root that I can go drop in the thing as a
you gotta be
compensation.
careful down in those mines, lad. It's fucking dangerous. I almost died. I went back up. I was like, I'm gonna die.
Well, I soloed a slime level.
Uh,
I went through a
I knew I
slime
was
room.
gonna. I knew I was gonna die, so I just left because I was like, I got some loot. So
I mean, I cleared it, and then I cleared the floor next after that, and then I should have ate the winter root that I have that I was going to put in, but I was like, no, keep it. Don't do dumb things with it. Just keep it. At least I got the iron ore still, and the jade. Well, the jade we already had in the damn thing, so it's kind of useless. Don't know who to sell that to.
Jade, we could just put it on the thing.
Yeah. Did I put one of those into the blacksmith bundle? Oh, I'm literally only missing that. I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. Put the iron bar into the blacksmith bundle because it's the only bar we're missing.
Oh, yeah, we got a few.
Oh, here's some more iron for you.
Where does the slime go?
Slime goes in the mining chest because it's where we get them from.
It's in the purple chest for some reason. You don't need any of these fish in here, do you?
I don't know. I'll just take one of each tomorrow to the thing.
You can look at the thing, can't you?
Yeah, but I mean, it's a lot simpler to just load up your inventory and just go in there and just check because the fish look too similar. There was an earthquake. Combat level 3.
Doesn't that
Roots platter.
doesn't that open something up?
It opens up the train station.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Alright, it's gonna be beautifully sunny tomorrow. Mail! Oh, they found my slingshot, thank you. Purple shorts. Oh, Mayor Lewis. And now the whole... Now our farm's gonna get struck by Zeus yet again.
Oh, head. I don't have any lightning rods. I can make batteries.
But anime villains...
You haven't watched a lot of long-running anime is the problem.
Well, no, I have villains, but they all get their asses handed to them, and that's the part I like. Well, you know what? Frieza. Frieza's all... Actually, no. Cell. Cell's the best one.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that one, yeah.
Yeah, Cell. Fucking DBZ. That... Chef's kiss.
I will point
In
out
both
you like him way more because of Abridged, but that's...
Well, no, I like him because, like, Abridged... Yeah, I know him because of Abridged. And... I like the Abridged purely because... They... Look, fucking... Team 4-Star does an amazing job, in my opinion, of, like, taking a character and, like, using what they actually are in, like, the anime, and then, like, building on top of that. Of, like, an exaggeration of one of their features. Like, Cells is just, he's perfection.
What's his funny little song? He has a funny little
These
song.
are a few of my favorite
No, not
things.
that one. One when he goes perfect. He has his little perfect song.
I put the diamond in the museum. Sorry, not sorry.
You know how much we could have sold that for?
It's part of a button. It's part of a thing.
You know
Process
how much
the
money that's
geodes.
worth.
Found a ghost crystal.
Oh, wonderful.
Also a frozen tear. Anorite, copper, and mud or dirt, whatever. Soil. Calcite. Emerald. More iron. More dirt. Rocks. Let's see if I can't put any of these ones into the museum. Got a few. And we got a reward.
Yeah. I need to go to the museum. You put a bunch of shit in there that I haven't gotten.
Yeah, there's
a
a
reward
lot of
for.
interesting stuff in here. Processing all the geodes, by the way.
Yes, I could offer them the money. I'm aware.
I'm sorry.
We need better tools. I guess I'll go fishing for the rest of the time.
But it's worth it because I keep finding things we haven't put in the museum. You're the tradesman. Cool. Found another form of celestial being.
So what?
Celestinite. But Cell would probably be one of, if not my all-time favorite villain. I don't think Dio's too good of a villain. They're better picks. The ones
He's
even
a
I don't
funny
know.
villain.
He's funny, but he's not the best.
Oh yeah, I can make crab traps now. What do I need to make
I
crab
got an
traps?
extra furnace for you for free.
Put it in the put it with the rest.
Okay,
Need,
day.
need more. We need more iron and wood as well. Then I can make some crab traps, and then I can automate this shit.
Hmm.
I mean, I got another one that's pretty obvious. I think you know which one it is.
Who?
I was gonna make you guess actually, but I guess I'll just say Madara.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that one. The problem is I haven't really like seen those kinds of anime for.
Yeah, it's almost like I keep telling you to go watch it.
I know.
Naruto has a lot of good villains, to be fair. Like they have fucking Sasuke, who eventually he's the bad guy. They have Madara. They have
Look, don't
the
hate me
Akatsuki.
because I
They got Pain.
don't hate me because I don't want to watch Naruto because I fell into the trap of watching the most confusing, non-convoluted part of Naruto because I was young and I didn't know about filler.
You didn't even get to the filler. That's the funny thing to
I
me.
did though.
You didn't. The last thing I remember you telling me about, there isn't a lot of filler in
Well,
between
no,
there. There's a
because
little bit. There's a
they
few
go back and do the
episodes.
same thing like 3 times. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
I don't remember that, but I guess I might have just skipped it. Look, I'm gonna keep telling you that if you just skip the filler, it's a great show. That's what I did. I regretted nothing. Like if you just skip the useless bullshit, it's a good show. Some of the filler, I will say, does add a little bit of context for a few things, but that's like one in a dozen where it's like, this episode is vaguely important, I guess, if you want to like know about this like specific thing.
Uh,
You got anything else?
not really anime. I can think. This is the problem. I don't watch too much like villain. Well,
You don't care for the villains as much as you care for the hero.
I sometimes. Sometimes the fucking hero is
Right.
the damn villain, like in the case of Lelouch.
Yeah, very morally gray.
Like I get invested in the main characters. I don't get too invested in like villains that much.
That's the good
There's
thing about
only like
you.
really like one exception, and that's because it partially became kind of like an American comic book. And I think you know which one. And by the way, the thunder killed your road, but I repaired it.
No, so this is why we need lightning rods.
I fixed it though.
Yeah, good. There's a bunch of extras. But yeah, that's the thing about good villains though. Like if it's a good villain, you'll remember them. And are you talking about what are you talking about? Are you talking about Invincible?
Uh, no, if you want if you're counting Invincible, then fucking Conquest. I
Well,
love Conquest.
Invincible is is an animated show. Dave. It's anime.
I thought you were talking about the traditional anime. Oh, if you want anime at shows, I can rattle off all the fucking Batman characters real quick. Fucking
I'll
Joker.
take them.
Joker's my all-time like. If I want crazy, I want Joker. And you heard, actually, I think you were there for the meeting me and Ricky had about the comic book character that we base loosely off the Joker a little bit for the Batman clone that I'm working on.
I know what you're talking about, but no, I don't remember that exactly.
But yeah, he's supposed to be a Joker esque stand-in, but they're. This is the thing. I love Joker because there's so many things you can do with Joker. Like I have an idea of making like a zany person, a little bit more combining Trickster and the Joker. Which by the way, Trickster is like fucking hilarious fun. But combining Trickster and Joker to make like a character who like does practical jokes like in like the most goofy ass fashion that comics were once known for. And then there's like another character that's more like the crime boss Joker who's like smart, beguile, and actually like knows what he's talking about, but doesn't really let people in that much. And then there's the
I just
crazy
put
motherfucker who does whatever the hell he wants and whatever I need him to do.
I just put a bunch of fish in the thing. I'm not gonna sell it until you tell me you don't need it. So
Okay, cool. I'll just
going back to the beach real quick
well, I'm gonna
because I
just
didn't get it.
well it you're only bringing beach fish, and that's the thing.
Oh, well, beach fish are good fish.
Beach fish are good fish, but there's also the other types of fish that we need.
As I'm aware, but when you go to the beach, you can go to the side area and you can pick up the coral and stuff, and it's worth some money. Is it 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock that you fall unconscious and die?
Two.
Okay, I got time.
I'm not really wanting to chance that, so.
I think it's 2 o'clock. I'm on my way.
No, do not eat. Actually, yeah, there we go. Pat, pat. But with characters like that, Ra's al Ghul, for what he's kind of evolved into, because originally in the Batman the Animated Series, Ra's al Ghul was just a eco. Um, don't want to say that word because that might get us flagged.
Eco terrorist?
Yeah.
You can talk about terrorists.
No. That's a bad thing.
We're not the ones going to commit terrorism. We are talking about a comic book character that commits eco-terrorism.
Look, yes,
That's
Rachel Gould
worse.
originally started out as that, and then later on in like his more anime adaptations and like
Wait, wait,
comic
wait,
thing.
hang on.
What?
Wait. Ra's al Ghul started as just an eco-terrorist for like the good of the planet?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. In
That
Batman
doesn't
animated series, they go
sound.
into it like, um, the League is essentially that, and then it evolves into the League of Assassins more so like with other things. You didn't know that?
It doesn't sound like the Ra's al Ghul I know.
Well,
So
he
no,
wanted
I
it
didn't know
because he
that.
saw that the downfall of man was them ruining the lands that had once provided such rich and nutriment, because it's the catalological thing of like what Vandal Savage does. They're both impossibly old at this point in time. They could give less of a shit about a lot of things, but they see that mankind needs something or they're going to doom themselves into a age that they don't want to go through again. That's Ra's al Ghul and Vandal Savage's like big motivations is to like keep mankind back on the thing, and that's kind of why I like them a little bit. Is because they're like
Mm-hmm.
there to like we should use like our knowledge and things about the way the world works to put ourselves ahead of the game and also leaders, because that's what a lot of our D&D characters, whenever we do like one of my campaigns, like that's what you all wind up doing. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
um but yeah, they Rachel Gould did originally start out like that. At least that was like the big thing that introduced him. I think it was like him capturing Robin and ooh, hey, if you find an oyster, periwinkle, or a cockle, keep them. Or a
Hang on.
snail or a lobster. And if you
An
find any
oyster, a periwinkle, or a what?
cockle, oyster, and periwinkle, or a snail, a shrimp, a lobster, a crayfish, or a crab, bring them up to like the
Crayfish I can get. Crayfish I can get, you.
yeah, we'll bring it up to the crab pot bundle
Oh,
in the
I mean, I can build a thing and I can get it for you.
That is acceptable. Okay, so you go here, and you go here. Is there no tilapia in our thing? I thought there was.
I think I might have just fucking sold all of it.
Okay, well, there's a bundle of fish. You can look at it before you sell everything, because you're good to sell everything, I think, now. In the chest. I got some more stuff I'm carrying on me you can go sell, but I'll put it in there in a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget, we have the, luau soon. So,
Supposed to say, is that today?
no, it's not today. It's, later on. Oh, wait, hold on. There's other bundles that require fish. I gotta check that too, don't I?
Cutting down trees.
Okay, so... Okay, I thought there was more than just the one I had in my inventory. You're good to sell those. I need the one chub for the thing. Let's see, another good one that's a little... Equinox. He doesn't appear in the Batman animated series. He appears in Batman Brave and the Bold. And originally his purpose was balance keeper, but he did what happens with you when you try to do balance. That he turned into that.
What con? What? A few different things can happen sometimes.
He tried to keep, his whole purpose is that he works for the law for the lords of a chaos and order. He is their in between,
Mm-hmm.
and he was told to keep the balance. If pendulum swings one way, you swing it the other way. Kind of deal.
But he picked a side, I'm assuming.
Um, he corrupted his purpose according to the lords of order.
So he chose a side.
Essentially, yeah. Oh, great. Your favorite bundle just opened up.
40 wood?
We have an assortment of summer seeds to plant. We have 30.
Yeah, go for it. If you're gonna go mostly Batman, I suppose I'll scroll through my list of anime real
I
quick.
mean, of other ones like Conquest. I love Conquest because it was just like he is there for one reason and one reason only, to beat Mark's ass. And
A simple
I'm
villain,
not gonna
yes. But
lie, I based the D&D character that I had Curtis and Ricky fight a little bit off of him.
then we'll go fucking beat his ass later.
I know, but I did give you a challenge with that one. You, for another thing, Curtis really fucking hurt my feelings with the last time we went D&D. Because for those of you that do,
Hey, and I told you why. And it
yeah,
wasn't
I
that it didn't
know.
have anything to do
What
with
the
it.
fuck did you plant over here in the garden?
Melons.
Melons? Why?
Melon. Because I've got a bunch from the museum. And they're
No.
summer, aren't they?
Yeah, melons are.
Yeah, so. Oh, favorite anime villains. You know, only good anime villains only really come from long-standing anime I'm coming to see. Oh, you know, there's a really good technical bad guy that both of us can agree on. That's like an anti, very much maybe not a villain, but definitely an anti-hero.
Hmm?
Kiritsuku.
Shiro
David, are
Emiya's
you there?
father?
Yeah. He's not what most would consider a good guy.
I
I
think you
think you can
like Fate
agree.
too much.
You don't like Fate?
I never watched that Fate series with Kitsugu.
You watched Fate Zero.
No. I watched the one with
David,
Shiro Emiya.
David, David, after we finish here, you're watching Fate Zero.
No.
Yes, you are. That's one of the best ones and the ones that you would actually like because it's just action. See, this is the problem, guys. I think David's watched something before to where I'm like, this one. And then he's like, I never watched that. I didn't like it. I was like, how the fuck did you not watch one of the best fates out there?
Because I don't know where the fuck it would be.
The same place that all the other fates are. Crunchyroll.
Well, for another thing too, when I was going scrolling through Fates, uh, Fate, shit, the one I've told you about is the one because I did a weird thing back when I was in like high school where I was like, okay, I want to start watching anime. I want to watch it from the beginning and all the way to the end so I understand absolutely everything about it. So there is no way I can like possibly like screw up like lore and I won't like misinterpret things and I'll understand what's going on. But apparently, anime does not work like that, which is kind of disappointing. That's kind of why I like watching the shorter ones of like 12 episodes that probably will never receive a second season, purely because
Wait,
everything
but
is.
you don't watch anime because you don't know the order in which to watch anime?
Look, partially that and partially like lack of interest for some of them.
What do you mean watch order? Do you just mean like the chronological order of things?
Yeah, a little bit.
Most anime are fine at that. What are you talking about?
Well, no, because okay, again with Naruto in Naruto Shippuden, I was like, oh,
Naruto
these.
is
When I first started watching them, I was like, oh, these two are the exact same show. This one's older, so I'll watch this one first, and I'll watch the other one. Bad fucking idea.
well, no, that's right. To be fair, you were right. They are the same show. Just one is later. One Naruto
Impossible.
is first, then Naruto Shippuden is after you finish Naruto. Did you not know that?
No, I did, or look. Either way, Fate was one of those shows where I watched the earlier one that I could find, and that's another thing too. I have to find them back in the day where I was like, oh, I don't know anything about these things. Let me try to find them on what I have available. And what I have available is, and I need fucking sunflowers. I knew I needed them for a fucking reason. Son of a bitch. Damn bundles. Um, but that is partially the reason. Look, I got a whole bunch of things that like don't make sense in my head. Why I don't know why my head does it. It's one of those fucking things
See,
where you just don't know why your brain tells you to do that one thing, but you do it anyway.
this is the thing. Most of the problems you bring to me about like, well, I don't want to watch it because of this, and I'm like, okay, just you have a person sitting in front of you who has watched and knows the order of almost all the things you're like, well, I don't want to watch it because of that. And I'm like, I can tell you the order, I can tell which one to watch first, I can tell you which one to watch second, third, fourth, fifth. I can give you the watch order of Naruto to
Yes,
skip
yes, but
all
I
the
also don't really
filler.
care for Fate's dumbass logic of their fucking magic.
Their magic
You
has
are a
more
normal
logic
person.
than
You
most
can't
anime.
know about magic, so we have to kill you now.
Actually, that's only about the Grail War.
Bullshit.
I'm pretty sure. I think that mostly only has to do with the Grail War, not the rest of it. The rest of it, they'll just mind wipe you if they can, or at least the church will.
Probably a bit of a longer episode, but I really don't care. I'm having fun doing it. Bundle
But yeah,
crops.
for watch order things, David, you
I
just
know
have to ask.
nowadays, yes, I know.
No, I understand that it was a problem back then, but like you're saying,
Yeah,
like,
it's
well,
a
I don't want to
problem
go
back
watch
then, and I
it.
was just like, okay, well, this is kind of dumb. And look, you know
You
for a
very much
fact
have
I'm
the
not the smartest fucking tool in the shed.
you very much seem to have the problem of, well, I had a bad experience once, so I'm not gonna try it again. You have that.
Yeah, a bit.
You do it for a lot more than anime as well. That's the main thing. You're like, well, I had a bad experience with this. I don't know what was going on with this, so I'm not gonna give it a minute. And I'm just gonna move on.
Let's see. What's the other thing?
Hang on, hang on.
What are you telling me to hang on for?
You're gonna fucking use all the money. Why is Pierre's open so much earlier?
It's not open yet. It opens at 9.
Okay, good. Another show that I know you have watched, and I know you can agree with me on, because apparently we haven't fucking watched Fate Zero, one of the best Fates. Overlord.
I completely forgot about that one. Wholeheartedly.
Or
And
to be
there's
fair, as
also
you
the
said
other
in
thing
the
when you're
full
thinking
schedule
about villains.
recording.
I have a hard time connecting protagonists as villains. Piers is open, by the
Yeah,
way.
they can very much be one and the same.
Piers is open.
I don't care about Pierre.
Okay, yeah, no, that is like expensive for fucking. Well, they do like reproduce more yield. Okay, give me a Karn too, so I can make it even.
Arn.
Karn. Give me a Karn.
Ooh. Oh, I know you haven't watched it, but ReZero has some really good villains as well. Because you get to see them over and over again. Because of course, Super keeps fucking dying.
Yeah, but that's another thing with anime too. I have problems like associating. Oh, this guy is a villain, but he's also the main protagonist. Like my brain has a hard time going. Oh yeah, he's a villain, but he's the guy we're rooting for. I'm just like, why the fuck am I rooting for this asshole?
Because they can be both. You can hate a character but still feel sympathy, David. You forget this. You can hate a guy, but you can hate
you
a guy and
forget
go
that
like
I am very
everything you are
much a.
doing.
I look if I hate you, I try to get out of that mindset, but I legit hope they have the worst day of their life every day of their life. Like I hope they stub their toe and step on a Lego.
See, this is the
When
thing.
I
This
hate
tells
a
me
character or
this
somebody,
this tells me you haven't met a good villain. Because a good villain will make you go, this guy is. Hang on, wait a minute. Hang on, this guy is he's kind of right, but
well, no, Red
his
Hood.
action. Well, yeah, but that is different.
Not in the beginning. Red Hood was just a straight up villain who just remade the mob.
Nah.
But he did later become a Bat Family, and I kind of wish that they would keep the Red Hood gang in like the main continuity of comics. They just like they start out as like this like extremist like gang, like they turn into the mob, and then like Jason like does a bloody reclamation with them, like taking out the worst of them all, and then like keeps the rest as like informants and other things. So they like continue that little Red Hood's like he's not a good guy 100% of the time, but he is doing what he feels is right. That I like.
Nah.
But no, there are villains that I go, well, no, you have a point.
Again, another reason why I say you should watch Naruto, because a lot of their villains are like, well, hang on a minute, you you want this, and objectively that is, I suppose, a good thing. However, your
Your execution
your
of this
way of
was fucking
doing it
wrong.
is a bit your way of doing this is a bit extreme, I suppose you could say. With like, I don't think you actually know Madara's whole plan, do you?
No.
Yeah. Like his plan is very much like a, well, hang on a minute.
Well, thank you for making me have to make a spoiler alert screen for the video.
And we should have that anyway.
Oh, you're the reason we have it.
Well, like, we needed it anyway.
Ah, crayfish.
Another good one that I know another show you haven't finished for some reason.
Hmm?
Oh shit, I immediately lost it.
I swear to God, if you say Sukuna,
No, Sukuna's just a bitch. He's an asshole through and through.
so he is a good villain.
He's he's a very good villain. He doesn't make you feel bad for him at all. We'll put it to you that way. It's like, oh, you are.
He does what a villain
You
should
are
be. No redeeming qualities whatsoever.
See, that's Jackson's mindset. That's Jackson's mindset right there. You're like, I want the good guys to be the good guys and the bad guys to be the bad guys.
Never have I wanted to make a vintage story server just so I could purely either A, stab you, or B, cover you in molten fucking copper.
Hey, I'm not wrong. That is the way Jackson. That's why Jackson. That's why Jackson is like, I don't like Star Wars anymore. They made it complicated. I'm like, you kidding me?
Star Wars has always been complicated.
Star Wars always been complicated. It was like, well, I don't like the good guys being like, I don't like the Jedi being like morally ambiguous. I'm like,
They
did you watch the prequels?
did you watch the fucking
They
thing
were
that
about
led us
to
into
o-
the Clone
they were
Wars?
they were about to overthrow the government on a hunch.
Actually, you want to know
Like,
what? Top 10 like anime villain? Fucking Mace goddamn Windu.
I wouldn't call him a villain. I would call him misguided.
Dude was a fucking jackass.
He wasn't the best. Well, to be fair, he was a jackass because he was so dogmatic. That was the thing.
Yeah, that's why he got picked to be the fucking council master.
Yeah. Like Mace Windu, surprisingly, is incredibly dogmatic. Like he is like, this is the Jedi way. This is what we do. This is the only way to do it. But another one is
Also,
Attack on
good
Titan.
villain, fucking Ponkrell. I like him as a villain because I rooted
See,
for
that's
the
another
clone that
villain where it's
shot
like,
him. It was like, give him the
that's
medal of
another one where it's
Coruscant.
like, this is like there is not a Like, I cannot say that this guy was a good guy. It's like, yo, he got stabbed. I'm glad he got stabbed.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do with villains.
Not all villains. Good villains have redeeming
Look, if
qualities.
the Joker taught me anything, is that you're supposed to root for the villain's downfall.
Yeah, but even sometimes Joker has some redeeming qualities.
The only redeeming quality I can
Some.
fucking think off the top of my head is that he hates Nazis more than he hates anything else.
That's most people, to be fair, though. If you find somebody who doesn't hate Nazis but hates other things, then they're, probably. Did you say you needed sunfish?
Uh,
Put it in the thing.
tank. Wait, hold on. Is it a Where'd you fish it out of?
The river. In town.
Sandfish, river bundle. Sunfish, yes. Sunfish,
Okay, we
catfish,
got
shad,
one then.
and tiger trout.
We got one other thing. I sold the better one, but you can have the
Like you should.
other one. Hmm.
Like you should.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we can call it there, I suppose, because it is.
We can call it.
It's
Yeah,
gone
we can
on
call
for
it
quite a surprising while. I've enjoyed the topic, but I mean, it's we've been talking. we definitely have been talking.
Yeah. But I do agree with you. Some villains should just be complete and utter cunts. Like those are good villains. Like as you said, Sukuna. Sukuna is a good villain because of that. Sukuna is just like he is an asshole. There is no redeeming quality to this man besides he is strong, and that's
Look,
about
I
it.
understand that
He-
some villains need to be semi-redeemable, like Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is a redeemable villain
Harley
for
Quinn, Pain.
Poison Ivy to an extent, because she's not wrong, but she's doing it the wrong way. Same with Mr. Freeze. That's why I like Mr. Freeze, because he's like, well, you are correct, but also your fucking hero is helping you out with. What the fuck? An explosion was heard in the night. What the fuck?
What the fuck does that mean? I mean, a bomb went off. Where did the bomb go off?
I think I know where it went off, but well, we'll check it out next time.
Hey, David. Hey, David.
Yeah?
David, there's a meteor in our yard.
What the fuck you mean there's a meteor in our yard? What the fuck?
Gonna hit it.
Oh, shit. Wrong one.
I can't break that. Well, I need a better pickaxe.
Yeah, anyhow, your fun fact for the day. Kirsch, you got a fun fact or you... What?
Oh, I can get you a fun fact in the form of maybe one more villain.
Okay, here's another fun fact for you. In Batman the Animated Series, they had a protagonist that I forget if it's actually comic book accurate or if it's just for the anime, called Red Claw, who is also a similar thing to an eco-terrorist. They only bring her up in like one, maybe two episodes, and they never bring her up again.
I'll take it.
Anyhow, bye!